What's up, guys? Welcome back to Game On with Sabina. We continue speaking everything football. Guys, today we are outside, Baba. So what happened was I decided to hijack Usipo. We here to just like gym and everything and try and exercise, get ourselves in shape, relate for summer body. But it is what it is. But we're not late to talk about football, anything that is football. As this coming weekend, this coming Sunday actually, yes, we have Liverpool playing against Manchester City, and we're excited about that. And I was like, you know what? Let me hijack you and tell me your thoughts about what do you think is gonna happen, the predictions, which team you think is gonna win, whatsoever. Because as we started seeing, Liverpool this season started the season in a very bad manner. They're like number 10 on the log and way behind. And then City is like number 2 with 1 point behind Arsenal. Arsenal are doing so good. It's not even funny. And again, I think so far City has played like 9 games and they've won like 7 of their games. And they've won 7 of their games. And Liverpool won played 8 so far. And they only won like 2 games. And for a team like Liverpool, it got very questionable. For a team like Liverpool, especially last season, they were very much contenders of the league, and having to make it, winning the FA Cup and all that. So we're gonna look at the dynamics of what's happening with Liverpool, what we think, our thoughts. But I always care about what you guys think about the game itself. So as I've said, I've hijacked Sipo, who's here to exercise. I think we were both here to exercise, but
yes.
you know how football it is. So yeah, man, Sipo definitely the sad part is, it's not a sad part, it's a good thing. Sipo is also a Manchester City fan. I'm a Manchester City fan, but we're gonna try our best not to be biased, because I think we both know that this is not gonna be an easy game. As much as Liverpool is not doing so well in the league, it does not mean that they're gonna make the game easy for ECT. And yeah, man, so far, what are your thoughts about the state of Liverpool? We can start just talk about Liverpool. What's your thought about the state of Liverpool? Considering the fact that when last time we played Liverpool as City, it was during a Community Shield Cup, and they won, remember?
3-1.
Yeah, they won like 3-1, guys. It was so bad. It was so bad. I was really sad.
But it's just the Community Shield. It's nothing.
No. It wasn't. It was a bit hectic, because remember, it was before the season started. So most definitely it was kind of like everyone wanted to see where the teams are. And if we were gonna have the same competitiveness that Liverpool and City had last season, are we gonna have the same thing this season? And that actually game had a lot of people questioned, like the likes of Abu Khalid. Remember, if you remember very well, he did not do that well, and everybody now started questioning, will Khalid be able to take the pressure out of the intensity, the Premier League and everything? And anyway, guys, he has proven us either way. So
I just thought maybe Haaland would be a misfit, or he won't hit the ball rolling because it's from the Bundesliga, and they call in the Bundesliga the Farmers League.
Farmers
Like,
League, exactly.
that league is strong. They're producing a lot of players. Look at Lewandowski now,
Exactly.
making history there. Bayern Munich already is on 14 goals, 12 or 14, and then also Haaland is double figures now.
And now we have Jude Bellingham. Now we have Jamal.
Lord Sancho.
Exactly. Sancho. They're coming from there. So
Even the coach for Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp, is from Dortmund. So bringing the German flavor. Ike Gundogan, a lot of people are from the German. I respect the German league. They're producing a lot of talent. Also, the French league, Ligue 1, they also produce. Guys, greetings to everyone. Game on.
You cannot be introducing yourself in my show, Baba. This is not your show, guys.
Okay,
listen to Usipo, guys, wanting to take over. The YouTubing in him. But anyway, guys, this is my friend. Let me just I think it's good that I introduced you properly.
Yeah.
So this is my friend Usipo, and guys, can someone tell Sipo that we're doing things differently in this one? In this one,
it's
Game
a house.
On with
Sorry.
It's my house. You cannot come here.
Sorry.
But I'm joking. This is my friend Sipo, and he's one of the YouTube content creators. He's doing an amazing work too. So please do. I'll give a shout out at the last of this episode to actually speak about what he's doing and all that. So other than that, what is your take about the Sunday game? What are you thinking about it? What do you think Liverpool is gonna bring into the game and everything?
Jeez, it's gonna be a tough one. It's not gonna be all over. Because Liverpool, remember, they just won 7-1 against Rangers. I think it kinda gave them that strength, that power that no, we're gonna go to this weekend game with a little bit of motivation.
Yes.
Mo Salah scored a hat-trick. Nunes is there. Roberto Firmino, Bobby is on form. Thiago is there. Robertson, I saw him, is back from injury. I think they are a bit stable, even though they've got a lot of injuries. But I think it's gonna be a good game. But I see Manchester City winning this one.
I think that's where everyone is thinking. Would say, you know what? Looking at the state of Liverpool, having injuries, now you have Luis Diaz who's not there, and there's already a gap. Not having Luis Diaz, so now you're thinking who from the bench who can actually fill a space like Luis Diaz and everything, because he's one of the good players also. And now you're considering the fact that, because you know what, them playing against I don't know if you've watched the Arsenal game.
Yes, I watched it.
The Liverpool and the Arsenal game, and I think as much as sadly it ended with like a 3-2, I kind of felt like, you know what, Liverpool actually did so well. They played really well game and everything. It was just like a matter of them having to make mistakes where that cost penalties and everything. But I think one thing that we were talking about was I think I was talking to one of the people and also spoke to you about it, is if we look at where Liverpool is been, you know, the type of play they've been playing throughout all this season, the intensity, the runs and everything that they've been giving, you know, the attack and everything. And this season you're seeing less of that. Is it a matter of fatigue? Can we say players now, they're really tired? Because you can't keep that season after season, the same level of Liverpool they're playing, the same intensity. You can't keep it season after season. So do you think that now we can get to it? So you know what, that's why we're having injuries. That's why the players are tired now.
I think, let me take people back. The style of play of Liverpool, they were playing let's say high octane, high press. They were running, pressing all 90 minutes. They were on top. So one way or the other, it's bound to catch up with you.
Yes.
They've played, I think, 2 seasons or 3 seasons using that pattern, that formation, and then now we're seeing the results, the injuries, the muscular injuries. So it's bad, but I think he needs to change. He needs to evolve. I think Guardiola has changed a lot. He saw that, no man, the tiki-taka, let me check a bit. You check it. You see, you check what's working. If something is not working, you add there. He saw that he needed the forward. That guy, Pep Guardiola. So he went there and got Haaland. Now he's making moves.
Because especially, remember, people were talking about that, how City can keep playing a false nine and everything. City needs a striker and all this kind of stuff. And now you get to a point where Guardiola did get a striker, and we are seeing the effect, the impact that this new striker, we have not only just Haaland, but we have Alvarez, who's actually doing so well. Who's really good. I think given more game time, he's actually gonna, you know, do so well for ECT and everything. So he's one players that even if he comes through the games, you're actually seeing the difference and everything. And also, man, you look at the likes of Foden, because I remember in my last video I spoke about him being the youngest player who's coming through and who's gonna be changing the game. And one thing I highlighted more was we just need him to start scoring goals.
Yes.
And I feel like this season, that's what he's heading on. He's realizing that, you know what, I'm good. The only thing that I need now is just like start scoring goals and everything. And we are seeing that, we're seeing the confidence, especially him having to get his first hat-tricks with Manchester United. So already it's given the guy confidence in thinking. And I think there's a lot of people in the bench who see that, you know what, they can come through.
Can change, yeah. I think the depth is
Exactly.
Gundogan is there.
KDB is always performing so well and
Grealish
everything.
is there.
Yes.
Grealish must come to the party. No. Come on.
I don't want to talk about Grealish much because I have, but I think in the last games that he played, also in the Champions League, Grealish is really starting to pick up. I think we need to we've let it slide way too long to think that he's a flop. Yes, he's not actually at his highest form, but I think he's actually picking up. He's actually getting there. When he played against United, Grealish dipped well also. So I think Grealish is just a matter of him getting that syncness about him, that confidence about him, and definitely he's gonna do good. I think this season he just needs to be more confident, and I'm glad at least Pep is putting him on, and for him to get that confidence and all that. So for ECT, we're saying they do pose as a threat against this coming game.
Yeah, for me they're gonna win it. For me, I boldly say that City are gonna win it, because the problem with Liverpool, look at the midfield there. The only exciting person I could say is playing nice football, Thiago Alcantara. Then the rest, Jordan Anderson, Fabinho, they're the same players for me. So I think January they must go get, even if they get this guy, Joshua Kimmich, these young exciting players, Joshua Kimmich, young blood, so that they can complement Thiago. I feel like Thiago.
Yeah, that's
Thiago
true.
For me, the style of play, I don't know, maybe doesn't suit him. Thiago from Bayern Munich, from Barcelona, you could see Thiago was making magic there.
Yeah.
With Goretzka at Bayern Munich, but now they got Jordan Anderson, it's got James Milner. They're too static, playing sideways passes, backward passes.
And again, I like what you just spoke about the midfield, because if Bobege again here with the Arsenal and everything, you had most players going forward. So you had most players going forward, leaving the space in the midfield and everything. And again, man, I think, man, there's a bit of a change. I think one of the reasons that Liverpool or Salah is not the Salah that we know and everything. Salah used to be he would possess a threat, knowing he was good in running inside, you understand? So now that change, that space, it's like occupier Darwin Nunez now, and you look at Darwin is really good of a player. I mean, he scored on Tuesday or Wednesday. He scored on Wednesday, and he scored also against Arsenal. But I think if we allow Salah to play the game that he's used into playing, making those runs inside and everything, and I think because Klopp has kind of like shifted that into allowing Darwin and everything, and I don't think he's at that point, level, Salah, that he's able to just like produce more goals and more goals like Salah would.
Even the loss of Sadio Mane, they might not want to agree, but they're feeling it. Honestly, because that guy, there were three of them. It's Bobby, it's Salah and it's Mane. 3 troubles. So now it's only Salah, it's isolated. Nunes, I'm not quite convinced.
Yeah.
Even Luis Diaz, sometimes I feel like he's over-carrying. So Mane was precise. He's heading, shooting, his strength, he scores. And the combination, they were deadly. Remember the MSN? Messi, Suarez, Neymar.
Exactly.
Remember the BBC? Bale, Benzema,
Cristiano.
So if you can get a fully functioning front three,
exactly,
you're killing people. Honestly, fully functioning front three, then each and every opposition you face, they're in trouble.
Yeah, most definitely, and I think also. So yeah, man. One thing that I'm also excited about is they are playing Anfield. And the atmosphere of Anfield. Never walk alone. No. But that's the thing is we know that the dominance of Liverpool when they're playing at Anfield. But also again, we've seen it this season. I think which team was it that they actually got beaten at Anfield and everything. So I'm not sure about if Anfield still possesses a threat to how the other players, the other team would feel the atmosphere about it, because I was looking at last season when we played, because City and Liverpool have been very, very competitive even last season, and when we played them at Anfield, we actually took the pressure. Yes, it ended up with a draw. It was a 2-2. It ended up with the draw, but I think the pressure that City managed to handle and the calmness they managed to handle during the Anfield and everything. So I'm not sure about,
It's no longer a slaughterhouse for me. Maybe the COVID affected the fans, I don't know, or the play. Because I remember there was a point where they were unbeaten in all competition, about 30-something games.
You couldn't beat Liverpool at Anfield. You couldn't.
As Barcelona. Champions League, as Barcelona, they know Liverpool very, very well.
Exactly. So I think
And
now.
the loss of that guy, I don't know why they sold Divock Origi to AC Milan. That guy was a good team player from the bench, off the bench. Could score a lot. You remember Divock Origi?
Yeah, but the thing is, he wasn't given as much time as they are, because he wasn't given much more time and everything. So that's why I think I wasn't sure where was he putting him.
No, that guy for me is a super far impact player. Look at the game, Champions League. Take you guys back. Champions League, Barcelona leading 3-0 first leg. Liverpool had to come back. That guy also played a huge role also in Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yes, but
The loss of form for Trent also
Yes,
it's part of the
yes,
problem.
yes,
Because
yes.
remember
Trent
they
is
had
out
that
of
width
form.
of Robertson on the left,
And
Trent
Trent,
on the right. So they were giving them the crosses, everything, the assist. Remember at one point Trent Alexander-Arnold had a lot of assists.
he did. That's the thing.
This season,
season,
what's happening?
This
It's
this
like
season.
Maguire.
Someone said
Trent
that.
Maguire.
He's like, hey, this season he's Trent Maguire. I don't know.
Jeez.
I think, man, this season the whole team is not as confident, or is not, they're not at their level of Liverpool in all that. So I think them having to play Rangers and losing against teams also, lower teams also, and losing against Arsenal. I think if maybe they had won against Arsenal, would have brought the team at a certain level and whatsoever. But I think one thing I was so glad about was at least Klopp did not have any crazy excuses this time.
But I can tell you now that Klopp is under pressure.
He
Jeez.
is.
Go,
He is.
go.
Do you think if Liverpool will still see him through next season?
No, if
Liverpool
this
this year-
season it doesn't end up well with him, I think they should start changing. Honestly,
Yeah,
for me,
yeah.
yeah, good things come to an end.
Good things come to it. I
Ideas, if
I would
he's
like
run
to
out of
see the day
ideas,
where
even players, like sometimes you find that you've lost the dressing room. There's nothing you can do.
hey,
You've
fact.
lost the dressing room. People no longer hear you. The players don't respect. There's not that cohesion. There's not the morale is low. So, or maybe they need a big signing. I don't know, a big signing who's gonna actually catalyze the team. Be like, no. We must push for our positions. But my concern is the middle field.
Yeah, man. That's
That
what.
middle field, no.
That's what. But I think most definitely Liverpool is not gonna come. It's not gonna make the game easy this coming Sunday. They definitely not gonna make it easier for City. They don't wanna be scored six not now. They do not, and definitely Van Dijk gave Haaland a very crazy one during a community shield and everything.
Yeah.
He did, and I think he would still wanna put in the same form that he did with this season to say, you know what. But the one thing I think this team they are missing so far is they should not forget that they are not playing Haaland. They are playing in Manchester City.
Yeah, that's
So.
I think the media has kind of hyped too much Haaland, and then now the opposition are starting to wanting to stop Haaland. Each and every team is focused. The main focus is let's block
really-
Haaland, forgetting that you have KDB.
You still have Foden. You still have.
You have Mahrez.
You have Cancelo, who's you have a team. So I think when you're coming to this game or whenever you're playing City, as much as they focus all the time because he's giving defenders craziness, you understand? That one is standard. But if Liverpool is gonna come in their brains thinking we wanna defend against Haaland, we are playing against Haaland, they still not gonna make it, you understand? But I think in their minds, they're in their state, and with every team, I think right now their main focus should be we are here to play Man City. I think that should be. We're here to play Man City, and because anything with Man City is possible. And shout out to this guy. I'm studying. He's doing so well. Akanji.
Oh yeah, Kanji, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's really doing so well. Especially we have Kyle Walker who's in injury.
Yeah.
He was like our Spitfire.
That guy.
I think he's one player who City that which he has pace and everything,
yeah.
and he's consistent and everything.
And it's also a good person even for rest defense. When City are on attack, you can leave Kyle Walker there. The pace is there.
The pace is there.
Yeah,
That's
the pace is
that's
there.
one thing he's giving you.
Yeah, that guy up and down. But I'm concerned with his crosses. I'm not quite convinced, but I
he
think
can improve in that,
can
in
improve,
that
yeah.
department. He
That's
can
what they did with Trent Alexander-Arnold. People, the game has moved a lot. They study you
Exactly.
in depth because they've looked at, no, Trent is a problem, and then he's making too many assists. Now let's attack that side. Let's
Yeah.
make him not focus on attacking, but let him. We know that he can't defend that well, so let's expose Trent.
Yeah.
All the teams now, you can look at how Liverpool is losing. They're losing from that side of Trent. They're overloading that side. They know that they're stressing Trent, making fouls, all those things, so that you eliminate his attacking ability. You don't make him attack more, but make him defend.
And that's what he's been doing, and I think that has made him psychologically not in his form.
Even the media, be like, that guy.
But you know what the danger is? It's the media sometimes.
Yeah,
it's the media.
Propaganda.
It is.
Blown out of proportion.
They are. That's what I'm saying. We just need to give Abu Akanji. He's been holding that defense so well so far. And also, who's that guy, man, with the dreads in City? Nathan Ake. He's standard, that guy. And I think...
Benching Laporte now.
That's the thing with whenever you know
competition.
No. I think Laporte is not given enough time play, so we cannot state his. He
can also
his
play
form
left back. That guy.
Yeah, we cannot speak about his form that much right now. But that's the thing, man. With Pep, man, he's not afraid to make decisions. He's not afraid to make decisions, and I remember we were complaining about how he's not giving Umares time, how Pep has been benching Mahrez and everything, and I think Pep has given Mahrez, I think 3 games now or anything.
And he's scoring.
Following consecutively. Yes, he scored and everything, but you
it's
find
competition. You can't play everyone.
You can't. That's especially with quality players that they have with City. It's not an easy thing to make those decisions because every player is so good at City. But I think the balance, that's where Pep sometimes fails at it. It's the balance of just making sure which team is requirement. But he has played with Mahrez who Champions League in most of the cases, and Mahrez also has put City very far in the previous Champions League games and everything, and we've seen his impact he does with Champions League. Sadly, this Tuesday he wasn't at his form. He had to be very substituted very early and everything. Can we still give Mahrez our penalty? Can you still say Mahrez can be still our penalty taker?
Penalties, no. But free kicks, I might give him.
Yeah.
Free kicks, I might give him. Penalties,
Gundogan is really
good penalty take.
He is. But I think if we're not going to give it to
Gundogan more.
I need to see him more.
Who are you going to bench, though?
Hey, Baba,
because if you're going to have to take out Bernardo Silva, and the work ethic of that guy is playing multiple positions there. You don't even know which position he's playing. He's there up, he's going back, helping out defensively, and there's Rodri. He's bringing stability
in the middle there.
You don't want to mess up with a winning formula. It's a good predicament for
it is. So most definitely, I think Liverpool is okay. What's your prediction? What do you think is going to be the score?
4.
For what?
4-2 or 4-0.
So obviously,
Man City 4.
You guys,
4-2 or 4-0. That's nice.
I think looking at Liverpool coming from playing Rangers, and I think the
7-1
exactly. Firmino is on form.
Yeah, Bobby.
Darwin is picking up form also, and I think Salah is I think the hat tricks kind of like give him a bit of motivation. They just need to make sure that I think if they can fix their middle fielder and everything, and I think for me I would say 4-2.
You're going with me also?
I'm going with, okay, I think it's fair. No, man, we played with my head, man. This guy played with my head. It can get to 3-2. It can get to 3-2. It can get to 3-2. I think most definitely Liverpool will score. Liverpool will score. So to all the people who will be betting, do bet that Liverpool is gonna score. I think Liverpool will score. I think Liverpool will score. And I think this is the game that Liverpool would wanna kind of like showcase we still wanna get to top 4. We still a team look into. So I think if Liverpool can definitely win one game, especially this game, I think we'll see Liverpool now starting to pick up and everything. They wouldn't be the Liverpool that we used to last season, or they will still struggle because it's not like intense. They're gonna just start winning games just like that. But I think this game for Bona, they would wanna prove themselves that they still Liverpool. They still can bring threat, and they will be fighting for a top 4 or just at least near like top 6 and everything. So definitely I'll go for 3-2. I think Pep is a very good manager. He's very strategic, and he has shown that through also a Bayern. He has shown it also with Loganju, in Barcelona. So most definitely, he's been standard. He knows what he's doing. He's a smart manager and everything. Even if sometimes you would feel like some of the decisions that he makes, you would question
especially
them.
the Champions League finals. But everyone makes mistakes.
Everyone, even in the biggest. I think also his pressure in trying to get City to win each Champions League. Also.
That thing has been messing up.
It's been messing up with.
But if he can win the Champions League, I'll be like, yours.
And that'll be it for City.
Mission accomplished. But I think, shout out to Pep. He's done a lot of it for City. City are the best now. Remember where City comes from.
And also, man, shout out to Klopp. In the past season, he's given Liverpool. He's made Liverpool to be that team that
won the Champions
League and everything. So I think both the managers are one of the best managers right now in the world, in the European League, and we'll see in which state. I'm not sure if they talk to anything. I'm not sure at
top 3 managers for you.
I think, and it would definitely be Pep. It will definitely be obviously Klopp, yes. The third one. I would still believe the guy from the Chelsea, the guy who just left, Loganj.
Oh, God.
Thomas
Tuchel.
Yeah, Tuchel. I still believe
he's the best.
He's the best. He's really good. He's really standard. He really is, as compared to Porter and in the other ones right now.
You don't feel Graham Potter?
Not that I don't feel him. He's actually doing so well. Here is the Chelsea's winning. We are seeing the results, but let's just see how many games going forward. But I think right now the state of Chelsea where it is, it's exciting. But that was not about Chelsea. It was just about Liverpool and everything. So most definitely, I'm saying 3-2. You saying
4-2 or 4-0.
So
City have got goals in them.
Yeah,
they've got goals. Now this season they've got goals. I think last season they lacked that cutting edge in front of goal, but Haaland has come there.
Yes, yeah, I mean,
destroying. They said no, Haaland can come. This is the Premier League. He can't destroy those defenders. The best league in the world, but now he's proving people wrong.
You see, but shout out to all the Manchester City. And also, man, I know also We Never Walk Alone can be very threatful if they want to. So it's definitely not going to be an easy game. I'm really sure it's not going to be an easy game. I'm not saying City is going there thinking that, Liverpool's been struggling and we're just going to be a walk in the park. You can't. But I think it will be a matter of both teams trying to expose each other to say, we're still capable, and City also the leg. So City can't afford to lose at the form at which Arsenal is right now. So yeah, guys.
So if they lose, then Arsenal wins 4 points gap. But I don't see City losing. No.
You don't see City lose. In paper, City's not gonna lose.
Even on the field, it's not gonna lose. I put my head on the block.
That's the nicest thing about the game is because when City was playing United, we never thought United was gonna give 6. Was gonna even before halftime, there was like 4 goals down. Did you get it? And especially at a point where United was people, we thought, United right now is picking up game. United, right, especially when they beat Arsenal and started winning games. And you're like,
they were on a streak.
They were on a streak until City came and exposed them to say, calm down. So it can be that's the thing. It's the beauty of football is that at this point right now, anything is possible. You cannot go into the field thinking, they are still on number 10. Liverpool is struggling. I'm still saying at the end of the day, they still Liverpool.
Your lineup for City. If you were Pep, what lineup would you come?
I would obviously definitely would play. We're gonna play
Ederson.
Obviously, we're definitely gonna play Bambizabal. Khaled, we have to. At least he rested. He rested. I would play. I think I will keep the same team.
Front three, let's start
I think
with
they will.
this. Front three,
I think
middle three.
I'll just say I'll keep the same team as when we played against United. When we played United, I don't think I will change anything. I'll still keep the same team.
Yeah, solid that team. So.
That as much as I would still keep the same team, same standard, still keep
Foden.
Like
Foden?
Yeah. He's one of the youngest players. I think he's picking up, and I've always been a fan. So yeah, he's proving me right. So yeah, moving on because we're gonna talk about El Clasico now. Not much about it. I'm a Barcelona fan. You've never told me which team you.
Jeez, I'm Real Madrid.
So we actually having we're actually rivalry right now and everything. Disappointed that Barcelona didn't do so well with Champions League.
The 3-3 draw.
Yeah. I think the game that we had with Inter Milan, it was just
What's
so
the take on
bad.
that game?
The defense.
Yeah.
My take is
even,
the defense.
Even
My
Xavi came out and said that PK. He said PK. No,
he went and played about PK.
But why did he criticize PK like that? Said no, PK is no longer a big match player.
Which is true. You know, like you said,
that's bad.
That's the thing. With every player or with everything, everyone has season now. And I think about PQ has been with Barcelona for way too long, and they've given, and now it's this younger generation and everything. And yeah, man, I think for me in that game, I think the defense was so bad. The defense was really bad. That was for me. I kind of felt like, and we had having to expose our defense. That was a sad part. But I think right now we're still leading La Liga.
Goal difference, I think.
It is goal. It's 19 and 12. We are level with Real Madrid. But I think with the game, last time we played, I think we won 4-0.
Jeez.
Yeah, we won 4-0 against. We won 4-0. And with the loss and right now being out of the, not even making to top 16, I think most definitely we would want to prove ourselves. We would want to bring that winning streak back into La Liga. So most definitely, it's not gonna be. We will gonna try to prove ourselves. At least Benzema is right now is coming back. So
he played against Shakhtar Donetsk.
Yes. And obviously you have. I don't know. Do you think Loganj will play over Veld?
Let me give you my lineup, my prediction of the lineup. I think Courtois is still having a back injury. I don't know, maybe if he can pass the late fitness test, I might put in Courtois. Then back four, Dani Carvajal. Rudiger, he
has an hand injury.
Maybe if they manage to patch him up fast. Rudiger, Alaba, left back Mendy, if he's fit. And then midfield three. Jeez. A predicament.
But the thing with the midfield three is right now, if you're gonna play over Velde and on the thing, and then you
look what I'll do.
That means you have to choose between Modric.
Let me finish up and you'll see. I'll be bold this time if I was Ancelotti. I'll be like, put that guy Aurelien Tchouameni, number 18. I put Modric. I put Chamavinga, Eduardo Chamavinga, then front three, Benzema, Vinicius,
obviously.
And then
I think Rodrigo.
No, Rodrigo, I want to put him as a sub. I'll actually move. I said Valverde on the middle, ne? Valverde, I can push him up there on front three and then put in Cruz.
So you wanna play?
No, man.
You can put once you put Valverde there, you have to choose between Kroos and Modric.
These two youngsters,
because the combination would not.
I'll take out. Jeez, this is a predicament. I'll take out Kroos.
Yeah. Okay.
And leave the youngsters. Why I'm putting these youngsters? Look at the Barca midfield. Look at Gavi. Look at Pedri and look at Busquets. The energy there. I'm trying to match the energy.
But if you look at it, those front three, as much as they so good, they haven't synced very well. They are, but they haven't synced very well.
For Barca.
For Barca, they haven't synced super very
Yeah,
well.
but the common factor there is Lewandowski. They've been chopping and changing. So who do you think is the Barca's front three? Because they've got a lot of.
They've got a lot. But I think
Ferran Torres.
I think
Memphis out.
Very much out. I think obviously Lewandowski and
then central is Lewandowski, and then on the sides, who do you put?
But that guy is good. That guy is good. I think I'll put Ansu, I'll put Torres and have Lewandowski.
Yeah, they've got you.
Yeah.
Because I was watching that.
Lewandowski.
I had to go back and watch again that game, the 4-0, which you beat us 4-0. Yo, Aubameyang, jeez.
Oh yes.
2 goals.
You know, having now moved him and everything.
Chelsea, yeah. 2 goals. He's got 2 goals and an assist. Jeez, he was on form. I could imagine if there was Lewandowski and Uba.
Yeah, you know, that's a thing of
they
of
couldn't keep him. What happened?
That's the thing. Barcelona right now is going, and then Amanje having to be out of the Champions League also. Yeah. So financially, Barcelona is really struggling, but we'll see about it. So guys, man, so what is your prediction? The scores.
I do also have a soft spot for Barca, even though I'm a Madrid fan. I'll go for a draw. 1-1 draw.
You go for 1-1 draw. I definitely think it's gonna be a 3-2.
And then the game will be won on the.
No, 2-1. No, I'm saying 2-1. Definitely 2-1.
A team which is gonna dominate the middle field is the team that's gonna actually win. But I think I see them cancelling each other out.
Yeah. Okay. But guys, before we close up, before we can just like close up and everything, I've given my prediction. I think 2-1. Let me know what you think. And yeah, man, Sipo, please tell people they should subscribe to your channel.
Yes, guys, I'm Sipo from the Quintessential Experience with Sipo Quest. It's on YouTube. You can check it out. I do have an episode coming out today with Sabina Commando. You must guys check it out. I'll send you the link so that you can check out the episode. Quintessential Experience with Sipo. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Even on the subscription there, just click the bell, the notification bell, so that when we drop videos, you can able to be notified that we drop it.
It is what it is. This is your. I think I need to start saying, "This is your girl." Okay. Okay, guys, thank you, guys. Please don't forget to tell us your prediction between this coming weekend, and we will definitely have a Monday. You know, we'll talk about what really happened. But like, let me know what you think. Do you think Barcelona's gonna win, or do you think Liverpool stand a chance into winning? So, what's your prediction? What's your score prediction? And let me know. So, let me love you. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and comment. Tell your friends to tell their friends and tell their girlfriends that they need to do the right thing. Game 1 with Sabina. Mwah.
Sorry.
We are going back to gym now. Like,
sorry about the language here. Sorry. Don't push.
Never.
I still want to come back here, guys.
The nicest thing is we do the cuts. But I'm joking, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sipo, for coming through. Most definitely, this is not your last time. We definitely talk about our home games right now. We've been at it with the PL, so right now we're gonna talk about everything South African football. But we know, guys. Let's go, Bengu.